what are we doing, Mattel? Literally, what are we doing? So a few days ago, right, Mattel not dropped, they like released some images of their upcoming drop for the Hammond Collection. And literally all I can say is, what are we doing? Somehow the best like toy in the line is the like quote unquote life-size Aquilops. Why? Who wants this? All right, so pretty much put it simple, this video is just going to be my thoughts and me yapping about the new Hammond Collection releases if you haven't figured out already. So we're going to start off with the Aquilops, and now on one hand, it doesn't look too bad, right? It pretty much looks like Dolores from the movie. It looks like it has some good posing. It looks like, you know, the feet or ankles can pose, the legs can pose, all that jazz. Its mouth can open and close. It doesn't look too bad on posing, but like, who wants this? Literally, who the hell wants this? They're gonna go to the store and they're gonna see all the cool other creatures and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I want the life-size Hammond Collection Aquilops. What are we doing? This could have been like a Quetzalcoatlus or Mosasaurus or the D-Rex. Literally anything else, but we got this. Why did we get this? Now, I will say it does look pretty good. All right, it looks pretty accurate or decent at least, so I'll give it that. I'll give it that. We'll be fair and say that at least it looks decent. Next up though, we have the minion, Dilophosaurus, and this one looks alright. I don't know, it kind of looks like it has an underbite, so it kind of looks a little weird. Like it really looks like it has like an underbite. Posing wise, it looks pretty decent. I mean, it just looks like your average Hammond Collection figure. The coloring looks decent, I think. It's decently accurate. Maybe a little bit greener, but it's decently accurate. We'll give it that. We'll say it's at least semi-accurate to what was in the movie, I think. I don't know, it's just that head sculpt, man. It just looks kind of weird. It pretty much just looks like a Velociraptor with Dilophosaurus add-ons, you know, which doesn't really look that good. Like, I'm gonna be honest. For a quote, I think it's a premium-ish. It's meant to be like the premium line for Jurassic World figures and such. This is kind of half-assing it, dude. Like, it literally looks just like a raptor with the frill on and all that jazz. I don't know. At least the colors are pretty decent. I'll give it that. If I had to guess, it's gonna be like about $20 maybe. Hopefully like 15 would be nice. If it's 15, I'll probably pick it up. For 20, I don't know. Like it just looks like a raptor, dude. Like its head sculpt, it looks like they just took the raptor mold and then added the frills and stuff to make it look like a Dilophosaurus. I don't know. It's alright. It's mid at best. Next up though, we have the Hypsilophodon. I don't know. I mean, why? I don't know. Has it even been in the movies? It looks good. I'll give it that. The paint scheme is pretty cool. The posing looks pretty decent. I think the mouth can open. It can. No, never mind. That's a different mouth. If you want its mouth to open, you just got to put on a different piece. So that's kind of booty. The posing looks pretty decent. It looks like there's a lot of places for articulation, and the colors look pretty decent. But like, again, who wants this? Really? We could have gotten like, I guess, a Dimorphodon for this size, you know, or we could have gotten who else could we could have gotten the I was gonna say Muttodon, but you know, we're getting Muttodon in this line too. This one is also just kind of confusing, you know, because like if you're going to the store for Hammond Collection, you'd want to see like some crazy kind of stuff, you know, and like the Hypsilophodon is just ain't really doing it, you know. Same with the life-size Aquilops. I don't know. I'm guessing this one's also gonna be around $20, hopefully 15, but probably 20 if I had to guess. Next up, though, we kind of have like the prized possession, I guess you could say, the big star of this release, and it's the Indominus Rex. Now, I remember a couple months ago when we heard the rumors of them releasing the Indominus Rex, and like I was kind of hyped, all right, because I just got the Hammond Collection Spinosaurus, and it's pretty peak, so I was very hyped for the Indominus. But looking at it, I can say I'm still pretty hyped, which is crazy. A lot of people are saying that the colors are all off because it like. In the picture, it looks kind of gray and like whitish. And obviously, the actual Indominus Rex is just like pretty much just white. But I don't know. Honestly, it's not too bad because I'm pretty sure it might just be the lighting. Because if you have it against like a white background, it doesn't look that bad. Only like, I guess the only time it looks bad is when like there's not direct light on it and there's like a bunch of shadows and stuff. But if you have it in like light, it looks pretty decent. I don't know. A little bit wider would have been nice, I will say. But I don't know. I'm low-key thinking I'm gonna have to get this in person to like fully get my thoughts on it. Because like the color wise, because it looks decent, right? I don't know, maybe it's kind of brownish now that I'm looking at it, dude. But like in some pictures it looks brownish, in some of them it looks white, in some of them it looks gray. So I don't know. I feel like this is like you're gonna have to get it in hand or like see it on shelves to see exactly how good it is. So it's all right. It looks all right. I like the chunk that can come out of it, like you had in a movie. That's pretty unique. I don't know what those hands do. Like they kind of look like they can grab something, but the other hands look like they can grab something. So I don't really know what the point of it is. The head sculpt. I heard a lot of people complaining about the head sculpt. I think it's literally just the teeth. All right, fix the chompers, and it will look really good because the teeth are so oversized. It just kind of makes it look bad. But that's like, I guess the only two complaints I would have is make it wider, and then make the teeth smaller, and you pretty much have it perfect, right? So I don't think it's that bad, dude. Because like swapping in between each like picture they have of it, like the colors kind of change. So I feel like the browning and the whiting, not the brown, like the gray and the brown only looks like that because of the shadows. So I have a feeling, I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm not wrong, but I could be wrong. And like it could just be gray and brown, but I'm hoping it's white, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be white. The only like real problem besides that, like I said, is the teeth being oversized. But other than that, like it looks really good. I do not get all the complaint and hate that the Indominus Rex is getting. Next up though, we have the Muttaburrasaurus, and I'm gonna be honest, what are we doing? Like this looks stupid, dude. They couldn't even get the colors right for the Muttaburrasaurus. The Muttaburrasaurus, like the Muttaburrasaurus had really cool colors in the movie, but on here, like it's like white and like bluish black. But on here, they have it tan and like brown. How do you mess that up? The wings are supposed to be like orangish, but they're just brown. Like how do you mess up this bad? However, I will say that it looks, how do I say this? The figure itself doesn't look bad. I think it's literally just a paint job, because it looks like it's gonna have like looks like it's gonna have two different wings, because one of them is like spread out and the other is kind of like scrunched up. That's what it looks like to me. And then other than that, like I'm pretty sure the tail is gonna be like a bendy tail, you know what I'm saying? So you can pose it, all that. And then the mouth can open, the head can move. It looks like the legs have really good posing. The wings have decent posing, but you also, I'm guessing you're gonna get two different wing pieces, right? So it low-key doesn't look that bad, except for the coloring. Like, what are we doing? Why? This was like the most simple coloring you could do. Now, I'm hoping that the reason why the coloring, or not the coloring, the paint job looks so buns is because they got it like before the movie was done. So hopefully we will get another one where it's, you know, the accurate colors, but we probably won't unless it's like a Comic-Con exclusive. Next up though, we have the Scorpius Rex. And let me just say, this looks pretty good. I can't even lie. But what is in his mouth? What, like, you're supposed to put that stuff in a sock, not in a dinosaur's mouth. Like, what are we doing? What? I mean, I get it's supposed to be drool, but that's not what it looks like. It looks, it does not look like drool, like at all. What are we doing? Every single picture of the Scorpius, I think, has like the drool in its mouth. Like, it just looks kind of stupid. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad you can take it out, but like, I highly doubt anyone's going to be displaying it with drool, quote unquote drool, in its mouth. The sculpting looks good. The posing looks pretty good. I'm hoping we can move. I'm thinking we can move the back leg, because it seems like we have like a kind of, we have the thigh we can move, and then like the feet. And I'm pretty sure, so that looks like it 1, 2, 3, 4 different like places to pose the legs, which is going to make it look really cool. Hopefully we have a bendy tail, which I'm pretty sure we do. It low-key looks pretty good. I think the teeth might be sticking out too much, but other than that, dude, it's pretty decent. I'm gonna say this one, hopefully this one's like 40, realistically. And I'm really hoping it's 30, though. 30 would be amazing, but 40 wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. And then, oh, I don't know if I said this, the Muttaburrasaurus probably gonna be like 20, if I had to guess. And that is all of the Hammond Collection figures releasing probably in the summer. If y'all want me to buy any of these and maybe do a review on them, let me know down in the comments below. And guess that's the end of today's video. So if you enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. But in case you don't do that, and in case I don't see you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.